Hockey Club proudly presents the 21st championship final of the Roses Are Red series. And they're off and pacing. Out well and firing right off the wings of the gate was Pan Yankees, crossing over for Luke Willett to the early lead. Galleria is going to plug into pocket position. Extreme Velocity following up in third. Fancy Table is eased away in fourth. Aquatic Yankee sits along the inside in fifth. French Panicure was sixth away. Sanibel Island is third from last ahead of Votre Ponte, and L'Chaim is ninth and last away. It's Luke Willett and Pan Yankees taking him into the first turn. The quarter was 26 seconds flat. Galleria, the world record holder for mares on this size track, is racing along in second. They turn to the backstretch, 2 more lengths. Extreme Velocity sitting along in third, and Fancy Table is fourth. There goes Galleria moving up on the outside. She's taking the lead on the way to the half. That's Aquatic Yankee racing back in fifth. She's popped out first over. French Panicure second over from sixth. Sanibel Island yet to be heard from seventh. Then it's back to Votre Ponce and L'Chaim trailing. Galleria halfway point leader in 54-2. On his pace, 28-2 second quarter. Galleria and Campbell leaders a length into the final turn on Pan Yankees. Coming first over is Aquatic Yankee. They've got 3/8 of the mile to go, and French Panicure. Eric Ledford's got a handful there in the second over slot from fourth. Extreme Velocity sitting along the inside, gapping a bit from fifth. Sweeping up sixth on the outside is Sanibel Island. Fancy Table is seventh. Votre Ponte eighth on the outside, and a non-factor ninth was L'Chaim. Galleria head stretch leader in the 2000 Roses Are Red final, 1:22-3, 28-1 in the third. Here comes French Panicure. The race is on big time now. French Panicure from second over is staring down Galleria in the eye. French Panicure and Ledford, Galleria and Campbell. That's French Panicure and Eric Ledford winning the Roses Are Red final, running down Galleria. Pan Yankees third. Amazing track and Canadian record, 1:49-4. French Panicure records all over the place in this Roses Are Red final. There's the winner of the 2000 Roses Are Red final, French Panicure. Life sign 4-year-old bay mare from Armbro Maureen. Owned by Peter Pan Stables of Pepper Pike, Ohio. Trained by Chris Marino. A night to remember for Eric Ledford, winning both the She's a Great Lady inaugural final and the 21st final of the Roses Are Red with French Panicure. It's a staked track and Canadian record for the pacing mares, and all-time the stakes record, 1:49-4. Making the winner's circle presentation, as always, we are pleased that Mrs. Alice Copus and Jack Copus, who campaigned the namesake of this series, the great mare Roses Are Red, are again down for the winner's circle presentations. Thanks again to Alice and Jack Copus for being on hand to assist with the winner's circle presentation to the 2000 champion of the Roses Are Red, French Panicure and Connections. Stand by in just moments. We'll go live to Woodbine's infield winner's circle. Peter Kite is with winning driver Eric Ledford and winning owner Bob Glazer.
Thanks very much, Frank. In the winner's enclosure tonight for the second time with Eric Ledford, who wins the Roses Are Red final tonight with French Panicure. Eric set the track record last week off at the front end. The mare shows her versatility tonight, wins from second over. Speak about your trip.
Yeah, she really got a beautiful trip worked out of it. We got live cover, carried us all the way to the stretch.
Now, we talked off camera. This is your first sub 150 miles. Some of your thoughts on that. You've had a lot of accolades in your career. How does that feel?
Good, and to do it in a race like this, it's really exciting.
Eric, we see a lot at the what people might call the B tracks, Hoosier Park and the Chicago area. Have you given any thought on your career move, maybe make it to the Meadowlands or an A-circuit track like Woodbine one day, or are you comfortable where you're at right now?
It's still up for grabs this fall, I think.
Well, the man that might have a little bit to say about that is Bob Glazer, and he's standing to my right. Congratulations on both wins tonight, especially this with French PANICURE, another track record.
Thank you very much.
Eric Ledford, the winning driver, Bob Glazer. Bob, Woodbine is a good place for you. Welcome back.
Thanks a lot, Peter.
French PANICURE raced very well last week off of the front end, set the track record, and you were expecting another big effort tonight, Eric told us earlier.
Yeah, I was, and I thought we would race her from off the pace. Eric and I had discussed everything and kind of turned things around. Pan Yankees raced from off the pace last week, and Luke and I discussed it, and I said, Luke, let's go down the road with her and try to give her a trip this week. And fortunately, they're both very versatile, and French PANICURE showed that tonight.
You've really spread things out over the last couple of years. Chris Marino is the trainer of this mare. Not too many folks know much about Chris Marino. Tell us about him.
Well, Chris has done a great job. I met him at the Meadowlands, right in the front paddock. I was interested in claiming a horse, and I went up and said, hi, I'm Bob Glazer. I'm going to claim this horse tonight. That horse was Sabra Kedabra. That was our first horse together, and I said, are you interested in taking her? I said, I've watched her warm up. I'm going to put the claim in. And he said, sure. And it's worked out very well for us.
Well, thanks very much. Another fabulous win here at Woodbine. I know you and Mum always enjoy your stay.
Oh, we love Woodbine. OJC is great to us.
We'd be glad to have you again. Congratulations, Bob.
Thanks a lot, Peter.
We've got the post parade coming up next for race number 10 tonight, the middle leg of the late pick 3 and the start of the late daily double. We'll have a look at the changes following post parade with Frank Salif.